Hi guys, it's been a while. Um, Not actually a while. I didn't upload something last week, but I'm back now with another video. This time I'm going to be walking you guys through another painting from the Pixels collection. This one is inspired by a piece of poetry that I wrote a while ago, and is essentially a representation of that poetry in the form of this painting. Regarding why I didn't upload anything last week, I returned from a trip and consequently fell sick. The trip itself was also quite exhausting because it was quite tightly packed and a long way away from home. I will be uploading a travel vlog about it at some point, but not immediately because I have a lot of videos to sift through. Getting back in the routine of things, though, is always tough, right? And add to that the added baggage of jet lag and an ill timed illness, and my productivity was really feeling like the sword of Excalibur, which refused to come out from the rock of inertia. However, my cold is also still not gone, which is why the video may be sounding a bit weird. But I have found some of my bearings. I wrote a little blog, I did some paintings, and I managed to make this painting vlog of my YouTube channel as well. I think one of the key things to do when you're trying to get back into the rhythm of things is to keep things simple. And usually earlier, especially when I was working, this was really hard to do because the moment I was back from a trip or from a break, I had like a mountain load of things to get done. And as you got more senior in corporate, I think the number of things you need to juggle increases a lot. And I always struggled with that, I think, to a degree. But I also couldn't say no to a lot of things. So I did end up doing everything, but it also left me really exhausted. But over time, I think I've realized that it's not just about um, doing things, but you should do them in a way that is sustainable enough that you can do it for a long period of time. And this is not just about resuming your routine once you're back from a trip or a break or whatever the case may be, but just about life in general and how you go about it. And also, when I say simple, I don't really mean easy. When I say simple, I mean seamless. It should be as seamless as possible. And I think when you want to make things seamless, there has to be a level of difficulty which has to be maintained so that your attention stays on the activity or whichever task you have at your hand. If I take the case of painting, I didn't immediately jump back into a full-fledged canvas, right? I started with something small, a couple of smaller paintings and some illustrations before I jumped back into a large-scale canvas. Also, just to maintain continuity, I always keep a couple of paintings partially done so that when I come back from a trip or a break, I know that I have something waiting for me. It's seamless. I know what the vision was for the particular painting. I know what I need to do, so I don't have to give too much mental bandwidth towards figuring out a lot of aspects. So while it keeps my attention completely engaged, it does not make it difficult for me to actually focus on the task at hand. So that was just a little overview about why I have been a little less active on YouTube as well as on my Instagram, and also a little bit inconsistent when it comes to uploading videos and showcasing my projects in general. But I'm back here now, and I'm here to talk about this particular piece of painting, which is called The Intimacy of Not Talking. And basically, I want to start with this line. that do you ever think about the people that you don't talk to anymore? Do you ever think about the friendships that have just fallen out? It wasn't probably a dramatic event or a sharp exchange of words. Nothing dramatic, but just the passage of time and life happening. The passage of time probably eroded the friendships, and you guys drifted apart without even knowing it. I often think about the friends that I have made and lost along the way as I move from place to place and from one life stage to another. It's a sublime feeling to have experienced those close friendships and now to barely even talk to each other or know anything about the other person's life. And the poem that I'm going to uh, talk about in a little while, as well as the painting, is an ode to all the friendships that we've lost along the way. The intimacy of not talking. We knew each other so well, shared all these secrets so deep, and yet, look today, my old friend, I look at the distance and weep. The sick kind of closeness in silence, I let it fester and widen the scorch. Is it more intimate to now never talk, only a birthday text, our bond reforge? I do not know how we drifted apart, sharing all these secrets between us. But now, look at us, two strangers, no common thread for us to discuss. Do I miss it? I often wonder myself. Do I need to talk to you to rekindle the embers of our friendship sputtering, the ebbs of friendship, they dwindle? Maybe this is a new kind of closeness that we have discovered, so quiet. The curtain of the shared silence hangs, heavy, all knowing, so very erudite. This loss didn't announce itself loud. One moment you are a person I know, next, a heavy silence I carry around, a shell of a friendship that is hollow. But then, within this chasm of silence, I have the faith, should I reach out, that you would spare me a thought, rekindle this friendship without a doubt. And so, maybe, this reformed friendship is intimacy ubiquitous, suspended. Maybe, talking never again is intimate, a transformation, a form that is ascended. So that was the piece of poetry that acted as an inspiration for this particular painting, which is also titled The Intimacy of Not Talking. And it is part of the Pixels collection, which is an ongoing collection of works where I strive to capture moments from the modern world that we live in and all the characteristics of relationships that I see prevalent in the modern world of today. Through this collection, my aim is essentially to capture snapshots of the various cultural, social, other factors that influence the kind of relationships that are formed within people in the modern day and modern age. I hope you guys enjoyed the painting process that's part of the art vlog today, as well as the poetry. I would love to hear your thoughts in on both the poetry and the art painting. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's it for today. I'll be back again next week with another vlog, maybe a travel vlog or an art vlog. I'm not sure. But I will try and upload something very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.